Hi friends, it's been a really long time since I did a food haul video, and I just came home from doing a bit of grocery shopping, so I figured I would share with you the items that I bought. It's not a whole lot, it's just a bunch of random things that I needed, and I was running errands, so I went to a lot of different stores today, and so it's going to be kind of like a hodgepodge of things, but mostly it's Costco and Aldi, which is where I do the bulk of my grocery shopping. So let me just get started and show you what I bought. Please excuse the sewing items on this table, but I often sew on my dining room table, so there's going to be sewing items and sewing machines in the background. I picked up some dog treats because I recently adopted a new dog. He's about a year old, and I'm trying to teach him, you know, normal basic things, sit and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if he knows it. I have a feeling that he came from a home that they speak another language. Just because I could tell from the documents that I got that the name looked like it might be foreign. So I'm thinking he might have responded in another language because he doesn't seem to know even basic commands. So I think that he might just know another language. So anyway, I picked up some dog treats because I am working on training him. I also picked up this mesh, and this is actually for a grapevine that I have planted. I planted it last year, did not expect any grapes. Oddly enough, looks like at least it's going to produce grapes. So I am going to cover this up because we have I want to call it a pest, I guess, that's in our area now, that's called a lanternfly, and it is usually all over grapes, and I can't stand to harvest any grapes if it's covered in it. So I'm hoping to cover it up. I'm going to make like a covering and fasten it at the bottom so it doesn't harm any animals or anything. But I'm going to try to protect the grapes. The other random thing I bought was these green mangoes. We actually make pickles with mangoes, and so we make them with green mangoes. So I actually bought like this bag of green mangoes. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you the prices. The dog treats were $3.55. This mesh, $1.40. These mangoes were $2.99 a pound, and they were $3.25 for this. So I'm going to show you the items from Costco next. So I did pick up 18 eggs. I normally order eggs from a lady locally that sells them, but I'm running out right now, and I just figured I'd buy some in case I run out before she's able to drop some off for me. So I did pick up some eggs, and those 18 eggs at Costco were $5.19. I also picked up these bully sticks for my dogs. I give both of the dogs one bully stick a week to try to help their teeth stay clean, and these were a pack of 12, and they're pretty pricey, $26.99. The next item is 3 pounds of bananas, and these were, I think they were like $1.49. I also did pick up some ginger. Ginger is something we use in Pakistani cooking, and I wanted to get some. I really wanted to get it from Asher Standard, but I don't have enough items that I need from them to warrant paying the shipping. And if you don't buy enough, they charge you like an extra fee for having a small order. So I just picked these up at Costco, and these were $7.99 for a pound and a half of ginger. 1.75 pounds for $7.99. Next, they had these feta crumbles on sale today, and they were $4.50 for 24 ounces. And then also we really love these Taylor Farms salad kits. I know you can make a salad without buying a kit, but we really like these, so I picked these up too often to say. I pick these up a lot. I would like to say I don't hardly ever buy them, but they were $7.99 for these 2 bags. Also picked up a pack of ravioli. My son likes to eat this during the day whenever I guess he's hungry and if there's nothing cooked. So this was $12.99 for the spinach ravioli. And then I also picked up these 3 packs of bacon. They are a pound each, so there's 3 pounds of bacon. They were $17.99. Also picked up these chicken nuggets, basically. And these were $15.99 for this bag, and they're 64 ounces. Also picked up some strawberries because it is strawberry season, and they were $3.99 for this 32-ounce box. I did get some ice cream today because Costco is currently having ice cream on sale, and these were $7.99 for, and I think there's 16, yeah, there's 16 in there. And then I also picked up a 10-pound bag of potatoes. I am going to be making I'm gonna need this for a couple things I'm making for dinner this week, and they are $5.29 for these potatoes. And they're like, I think they're like russet potatoes. Lay them down. So yeah, these are $5.29 for 10 pounds. Of course, I picked up a watermelon because I love all melons, and that's my favorite fruit. Mangoes and melons are my favorite fruit. And that is all from Costco. We picked up some pickles. I love pickles. They're $3.19 for these pickles. I picked up a tray of chicken breasts. I use this for making dog food for my dogs. I do make a lot of their own food, so this is something that I do make for them on a weekly basis. I also picked up some mozzarella. This was $2.09. Sorry, the chicken was $12.45, and it's $2.49 a pound. The mozzarella for 8 ounces is $2.09 each. The green beans were 95 cents for 12 ounces. I did buy a bag of corn chips, which I never buy, but I'm going to be using them this week for something that I'm making for dinner. They were $1.69. Picked up a gallon of milk, $2.22, and picked up some ricotta cheese, which was, let's see, $2.35 for this 8-ounce container. Oh no, 15-ounce container, sorry. 15-ounce container. And then I picked up 1 pack of Baby Bella mushrooms, and they were $1.39. And that is all the items I bought today. This is one thing I forgot to show you. I actually picked it up on my way home from church. We have a grocery store near us called Harris Teeter, and they have a bin that or like a metal stand that they often mark down things from the produce department that are either past their date or at their date, and they usually mark them for $1. And so I stopped by there after church, and I picked up this kale. I often go there. Before COVID, they used to always have bananas marked down. I must have been on the right schedule, because on Sundays, right after church, when I would go there, they would always be getting rid of their bananas and switching them out for like ones that didn't have any brown spots on them. So I used to pick up the bananas, and I would use them for my smoothies or other random things. I just loved getting like a giant bag of bananas for $1. Unfortunately, I have never seen the bananas marked down from there, but I do occasionally. I haven't done it in months, but just today I was gonna go there. What's another item I forgot to show you guys that I picked up earlier? I picked up a container of Tillamook ice cream. I really like it, and it was on sale today. So I picked that up, and I decided to go look in the produce department. So this bin had some lettuce, and then it had this kale. I don't need any lettuce because I'm already growing lettuce in my yard. So I picked up this kale because it is really good for me to have like a bunch of different vegetables that I can use for my dogs or myself. So to consume ourselves, obviously. But I did pick up that kale, and I think for $1, I got 4 bags, which I think is really good. So I do want to show you my new dog, because I have been mentioning my dog. This is my new dog that I just adopted about a month ago. Her name is Lily, and this is the dog that I've had previously. I've had her for almost 6 years. I got her from a shelter too, and then I just got Lily from an animal shelter from a different county near us. I actually went to get a completely different dog. I actually had 3 dogs on my list, and every single one of those dogs was not available. So Lily it was. She's a sweet dog. She's a little bit hyper, but she's only 1, so I guess that's to be expected. But she's fitting in nicely, and like I showed you in the video, I did pick up some dog treats because I am trying to train her to do sit, which I think she's gotten down now. The 2 of them hated each other, but they're now getting accustomed to each other, as you can see. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.